What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Shabazz. Welcome to the channel. So today we got top 10 My Hero Academia moments. Facts. My Hero for me is definitely in my personal top 5, and it might be in yours. If there's not, I understand, because there are some better anime, but for storytelling, character development, and just what it represents, bro, My Hero got it all. So for me, drop a like, subscribe if you're new, tell a friend to tell a friend. Hope you're having a great day, first of all. I'm glad you're stopping by. And let's get right.
I remember reading the first few chapters of My Hero Academia back in 2014. Naruto was coming to a close and the torch was about to be passed down to the next great shonen series. It's funny how both Naruto and My Hero Academia have the inherited will of the next generation as a major theme. I think in reality, My Hero Academia has inherited a lot that the previous generation has developed and made it its own, in the same way Deku inherited his powers from All Might and is now making them his own too. I don't know whether this similar...
I could definitely see similarities between My Hero and other anime that I've seen. So like the person who doesn't have anything going for him, it's kind of what Naruto had. It's kind of what, not really Goku, but definitely Naruto. Like he didn't have the respect. He didn't have the love that he wanted, and Deku didn't have the quirk. He wanted to be the best. He wanted to be the #1 hero. He wanted to save people with a smile, just like All Might. He wanted to be the Hokage, just like his pops, but he didn't know at the time. But still, he don't even know his pops who he is. So it's like, I don't know, man. It's definitely elements of My Hero you can see in other anime. Let's just leave it at that.
Clarity is by accident, or whether the author, Horikoshi, is inspired by his own situation and is making it a focal point of his series. Well, hopefully some of these awesome moments are going to inspire you to get into the series, or if you've already watched the show, it will remind you of why you like it so much.
And that's why I do this, because, like, people, other creators, this guy, Vinny too, bro, like, he does this, man, and, like, he does it for, like, reinforcing why people like certain anime, why they're a big topic of discussion. And for new people who want to watch anime, definitely watch his videos. Because he might be wrong sometimes, and I might disagree. But all in all, as one anime creator or content creator to another, like, he makes content for everybody. So it's like something you're going to get out of it.
Starting off at number 10, it's the entrance exam's final moment. At the start of the show...
Bro. I ain't gonna lie. Seeing his growth, bro, this is like episode, I want to say 4 or 5. Like in the beginning of the series, bro. So to see his growth, we're in season 5 now? Bro. It's phenomenal, bruh.
Our main character, Midoriya, was pretty much a loser. In a world full of special abilities, he was a quirkless nobody. And to make matters worse, he wanted to be a superhero. It's like wanting to be a pro basketball player, but not having any arms. He's recognized for his...
That's... what? Why would you make that?
...courage by All Might, who luckily for him, has the gift of being able to transfer his ability to another person. It's all about the hero's journey here. A lot of shonen shows start this way, but then they get that one moment to shine. And this was Midoriya's first, oh yeah, this is gonna be amazing moment.
But then he broke his arm. Like, double-edged sword definition Midoriya when he first got One for All. See, people hate Bakugo, right? I personally, I'm not his biggest fan, but I like him as a character, bro. Like, he's a giant dickhead, bro. But over time, he respects Deku. Like, eventually, you get to see, like, he respects him in a way like, yo, like, you not better than me, but I'm still gonna be better than you. But like, yo, you ain't for me. Like, you ain't. Like, I can bang with you. You know what I'm saying? And for him, I don't know. His resolve to be the best. It's pride. It's literally Vegeta, bro. Like, literally, he's like the new age Vegeta, in my opinion, because like Vegeta's like, oh, the principle of Saiyans. Oh, I'm the best. At the end, he acknowledges Goku to be the best. But like until then, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna beat you myself." Like what? Is that not Bakugo? Is that not Bakugo definition? Like, come on.
Moving on to number 8, we have.
Alright, this one was lit for me because Midoriya knows, like, if I set my hand out, Bakugo was not going to take that. So it was not going to go off. Like, but Kirishima and Bakugo throughout the time, they, like, developed that kind of, like, yo, you my mans, bro, and I fuck with you heavy, bro. Like, that's his, like, best friend kind of, right? So, like, if he sets his hand out, then, like, I bet. For me, like, it's valid. So, it's a lot of proper planning on Midoriya's part because he knows Kaja better than anyone. So it's like, he knows, like, if I extend my hand out, he gonna look, he might take it, he might say, alright, but Kirishima was like that glue basically the glue of the whole operation.
Bakugo's rescue. This was a close one. A lot of us thought that we were going to lose Bakugo here as well. Luckily for us though, he's a badass that spits at the arm the Villains League extends to him. This arc starts off tense with the 3rd Villains League attack, now bolstered by the new recruits. They kidnap Bakugo and try to recruit him. He gives them a hell no, and then it all accumulates to an epic rescue orchestrated by Midoriya, the type that I would have perhaps wanted to see in another show 15 years ago.
Nah. The entire thing with Stain, bro. Stain, bro, it's kind of like, you ever had, like, someone say a message, right? Like, you ever had, like, a teacher or something, like, tell y'all something, and you're not trying to hear it because it's your teacher saying it, but if it's your man saying the same thing, you hear it better and you hear it clearly. It's kind of like with Stain, right? So Stain, he is a villain, right? But his ideologies of what a hero is essentially breaks down to, yo, why you should be doing it for the love of saving people, not for monetary gain. So I can resonate with Stain on that, right? It's the fact that he's a villain that society's not trying to hear it. So kind of like the way the society works in My Hero, where heroes are idealized, right? For now, you'll see that eventually. If you're reading the manga, you know the vibes. If you're watching the anime, you'll get there eventually. But the hero society is highlighted and praised for their glory, right? But they get monetary gain from it. Someone like Midoriya, who he's not really in it for the bread. He just wants to save people with a smile. Bakugo, who wants to be the number one because he just doesn't like to lose. Todoroki, because he wants to be his own. He wants to have his own identity and not just be his father's son. People like that, Stain could definitely fuck with. But it's like people like Miss Mount Lady, or people like, I guess, Best Genius, in the sense where, like, they let the popularity take him over. I don't know. But Stain, though, is definitely vibes, bro.
At number 7, it's Stain's rage moment. Although All For One is stronger, for most of us, Stain's the best villain of the show so far.
Facts.
I think we all just love people who don't back down when facing challenges larger than themselves and characters that have strong, consistent values. The hero killer's just like that. Sure, his goal was to murder a bunch of pro-heroes too, but he's doing it out of his own twisted desire to purge society of all the fake heroes. And it's still admirable how, when faced against so many heroes, he doesn't back down. He even saves Midoriya from a villain because he thinks he's someone who deserves to be a hero. When Endeavor, the second strongest hero, shows up, does Stain run away? No. He calls him a fake and starts walking towards him. That's the kind of attitude we all need to have, just without the killing part.
Based on energy alone, he had people quaking in fear, bro. Yup. This opened my eyes to how old fucking P Todoroki can be. If written correctly, he can be him, Bakugo, and Midoriya. Them three together, top three, or 1A, 1B, like they all equal to each other. But like, if written correctly, bro, he could be the third best hero to ever exist. And this scene, this fight, opened up his eyes. Like, yo, it's my power, bro. Like I mentioned earlier, his identity of not being Endeavor's son. Like, he has to embrace that, and he has to really be a part of that. Like, that's a part of his life. That scar that burned in his face, that's a part of him. And him overcoming that, him embracing that, and becoming the best hero he can be, that's why Todoroki is one of my faves.
Next on the list at number 6 is when Todoroki uses his left. Two things make this moment amazing for me. The first is Todoroki's personal growth.
This moment blew my... It had me happy, right? But then this dude in different, like, shows off! I guess, using my power. Like that... I'm like, my man, you ain't gotta drag it like that, though, my guy.
My Hero Academia has a diverse and well-made supporting cast, and Todoroki is one of my personal favorites. He's someone with the most natural talent out of all of the next generation students, and yet he suppresses half of it because of his relationship with his father. This is the moment where he gets over his inherited past and looks towards his own self-made.
Bro, I'm really saying the same things. Like, yo, for me, Venus, you reading my mind, bro? Like, what's going on?
The second is the mentality of Midoriya. He encourages Todoroki to use his full power to get over his mental issues and grow as a person, and this opposes his personal goal of the moment to win the match, but it serves the greater goal of having a peaceful world by helping the allies grow as heroes. At number 5, it's All for One's introduction. I'm really glad that in anime...
Son. All for One's introduction, because All Might mentioned it before, but to see him in, like, for the first time, it changed the game. It literally changed the game, because he got defeated at the moment, but you just knew. You just knew that it couldn't end that easily. You just knew. And you'll see later, manga readers know the vibes, anime watchers, you'll see eventually. But like, you just know, and I'm not trying to spoil anything, because my brothers, both of them watch this videos, and I ain't trying to spoil nothing for y'all. But like, it's just, he is one of the best villains I've ever watched in anime. Point, period.
Hey, the villains are rarely overlooked. They play a crucial role in every series, and that's something I've covered in the top 10 antagonist groups in anime. A hero's only as strong as the villains he faces, with the exception of One Punch Man, of course. The brighter the light, the darker the shade. All for One is the darkness to All Might's light. As much as All Might is loved, all for one is feared. His presence, powers, and dark philosophy all accumulate into one of the best and most chilling antagonist introductions I've seen in shonen anime.
Your presence alone strikes fear in the eyes and the hearts of everyone around you. That's how old fucking powered this man was. And his introduction was fire, but then him fighting All Might, it was like, yo, like, I'm strong too, bro. Like, but I'm glad he lost. And I don't know what's gonna happen with him at the end. I hope he gets his just due by my son Deku. But it's dope as fuck to me, bro. To see all this come full circle is fire. Sheesh. Do you hear his voice, bro? Oh my god.
Next on the list at number 4 is when Midoriya defeats Muscular. While there doesn't seem to be any official power ranking in My Hero Academia, Muscular was probably the most powerful opponent Midoriya faced up to this point in the show. Midoriya was once again pushed far beyond his limits when trying to protect someone. This characteristic of his was the reason why All Might picked him as his successor. We saw that he made the right choice when Deku managed to put everything in his attack to defeat Muscular against all odds. It also shows why Stain saved Midoriya and thought he's worthy of being a hero. Midoriya has consistently placed his own life in danger to save others from danger, and in these moments is where he's always managed to shine the most.
Bro, you ain't do a little thug tear, son, watching this, bro. Watching this man bring me back, man. Because Koda, his parents passed away because of Muscular, and it was just like everything. Like, I like how it's written, because like Muscular killed his parents, right? Koda unlocks his quirk because Midoriya is about to die for saving his life, and it's all coming full circle. And like technically he saves Midoriya, because without that he wouldn't have been distracted. True, bless me. But yeah, so like this whole thing was just fire. Whew.
At number 3, we have All Might vs. Nomu.
Yeah. This is it right here. I had barely anything to say about this, because this was fire in itself, bro. I'm gonna let that man talk.
The first attack of the League of Villains was the first time we saw some organization on the villains' part. The attack gave a lot of the students a chance to shine, Midoriya especially, but no one got as much of the spotlight in the attack as All Might. All Might is a godlike figure that no one's been able to push at that point in the series, except for his own health. Nomu, the artificial human made by One For All with the explicit purpose of defeating All Might, has the ability of shock absorption meant to counter All Might's strength. This epic fight gave us the first full extent of All Might's powers, both his physical strength and his mental fortitude to overcome his own boundaries and push himself past his illness and limits.
Bro, I'm wearing a hoodie, bro, but like, oh my god, moments like those, man, like you just goosebumps, bro.
In second place, it's the second fight between Midoriya and Bakugou. Unlike others who grow up with their quirks, refining them and making them stronger as they grow, One For All's already a full-grown quirk that's given to someone who has no idea how to use it. It's like giving a machine gun to a toddler. But then the person who received the one for all grows much faster than anyone. So from Bakugo's perspective, it must be infuriating to see the weak boy he's known since childhood has now caught up or might even overtake him. It's a lesson about not comparing yourself to others. While both of these boys have grown up in strength substantially, Bakugo's not looking at his own growth but looking at Deku's. Instead of finding joy in his own growth, he finds pain in the growth of his classmate. I wonder if Endeavor had this moment with All Might.
Alright. So with Bakugo, again, I fuck with him. He's not my favorite character by any means, but I fuck with him as a character. Him idolizing All Might and making it seem like someone who's weaker than him in Deku, in Midoriya, having, I guess, the strength to save him. That could fuck up someone mentally, right? And now you got Midoriya, who's trying to not fight for real, because that's his, I guess that's his friend since childhood. But it's like, it's easy to say, I can't fight you, bro. I'm not trying to do that right now. And him and Bakugo, they both aim to be the best. And this is when Bakugo finds out about One for All and All for One and all the stories behind it. And because of that, and essentially like everything that happens after, Midoriya gets to, he earns the respect of Bakugo, and that's where you see the parallel between Endeavor and All Might and them two. It's written. Oh my god, the story is written so fucking wavy, bro. Time out. This is number one. The United States of Smash is number one. But my thing is, where is the overhaul Midoriya fight? Where is that? Where is him saving Eri, going basically Super Saiyan and fucking shit up? Where is that moment? So...
Finally, at number one, it's the United States of Smash.
Any moment, any My Hero list, if this is not your number one, you have a wrong list. So they have it right, but where is the overhaul?
For one,
I like the list. I just personally would want to see the overhaul and Midoriya fight, cause that shit was epic, bro. But it's whatever. I liked every moment. I can't argue. I would like to see, you know what I'm saying? But that's all we got for today. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, tell a friend to tell a friend. Comment down below what anime you want me to react to next. And everyone have an amazing day, man. Peace.